Okay, on this very wet, miserable day, I'm going to show you the new Jaguar 21 model year XF. Now this is in blue fire colour with the ivory interior. So let's take a quick closer look at this beautiful car. Okay, on this very wet, miserable day, just before Christmas, I thought I would take you around the inside of our current demo. I'm going to take you into the showroom as well, and I'm going to talk you through what we've got inside in the way of Sportbrake and Saloon. Now this is a 21 model year XF, and everything you see in front of you, other than the audio system, which obviously you can't hear because copyright, is been upgraded. That's the only upgrade, should I say, on this car. Everything else you see is actually standard. So we don't have the interactive driver display because this is the entry level on the S, but it comes so well appointed. You have two models above this, which is the SE and the HSE. And obviously you can have things like obviously a clear sight rear view mirror, which if you go back to my iPACE videos, I do talk about that. I have spoke about PIVI Pro. This is an awesome PIVI Pro system, dual SIM, etc, etc, and I'll touch on a couple of points on that in a minute. So I'm going to put my foot on the brake. We're going to hit the start button just here. We have, I suppose let's just start onto the passenger or driver's side door, or the passenger door if you're in America. We have this beautiful leather stitched door card. We've got the very nice bright chrome finish on the door handles, also on the speakers. We've also got it on the door handles just up here with this lovely brushed aluminium Meridian audio system. Now this Meridian audio system is the only option extra on this model. We've got the lovely LED lighting just there, which carries across the center of the dash just here, and also into the door cards. You can see that just over there. So you've got full, I suppose, mood lighting in this vehicle as well. Everything you see otherwise, we've got heated steering wheel, we've got cruise control, we've got keep lane assist, we've got speed limiter. Again, you can click that on, and then if you were to click cruise control, you can accelerate with the pedal up to a certain speed, and obviously it will keep you under that speed, but it won't allow you to accelerate over unless you aggressively hit that accelerator pedal. So a nice little feature. We've got these beautiful like metal brush chrome finished paddle shifts just on here, which really do complement into the indicator stalks. As you can see, full automatic wipers. We have automatic headlights. We have LED headlights as standard. We've got the leaper in the center of the steering with this lovely chrome finish. Two-tone beautiful steering wheel, which really does complement the ivory interior, as you can see inside the car. And the Jaguar Leaper is also gel filled onto the headrest as well. Another really nice touch. Beautiful bit of wood in here, satin finished. It is just a really nice place to be. And again, this car is on the road for £36,000 here in the UK. Obviously less any dealer discounts, and obviously what we call DEPCON financial contributions that are going to be coming into 2021. So do hit up your local dealer if you're thinking of buying one. There isn't massive margins. They've taken a new, completely new outlook on how we're going to be selling these cars. But again, for the price, this car is worth every single penny. It is so well appointed. It is unbelievable, and you can still upgrade. You can have the clear sight rear view mirror that we've put in on the, well, you've got in all the vehicles, but you can add that as obviously as an option, and that, if you check out my iPACE videos, that is also in there, and I will explain all on the clear sight rear view mirror on those videos. We've got the full PIVI Pro. Now this is an 11.4 inch screen, massive screen, really clear. And again, we can swipe across. We've got driving economies, etc. And we can edit here, and we can bring the phone. If we just touch, there we go. Bring the phone up, pop that one up there. Home screen. There we go. Navigation. So you can add things, etc. On here. We've got obviously phone contacts. We go into here, we've got Bluetooth navigation, we've got heated seats. This is where you would control a lot of other functionality. Now you can use the heated seat function on here, and you can twist it, as you can see here, and you can click it out, or you can operate it on the screen and you can turn them off. But so clear, so precise. It's such a nice place to be with this. It really is. It's just so clean. Cameras, again, because you've got PIVI Pro, as you can see, we've got 360 parking cameras just on here. Again, nice little feature. Cameras on the front, just here. Again, you can see what a miserable day. And again, these cameras are wet, so you do get a little bit of a distortion in the cameras when it's driving. Obviously, that does all blow off anyway. Okay, so there's a nice little features on the heating system here. We've got this lovely, established in 1935 Jaguar Coventry, just reminding you of the pure heritage of Jaguar. And these are kind of like, if you touch these, they don't actually come on. What you've got to kind of do is push them, and it's kind of like a funny toggle switch. So you just simply click it in, you can sync it. We can go again to seats here. So not only can you push it in select seats, you can select seats this way, or you can select seats obviously on the dash. So a great little feature. Again, you can turn them on and turn them off just up there as well. So temperature, all on here. We've got auto, we've got sync, we've got recirculation, heated screen. Again, you just push these in. Maximum for summer and winter days, but very simplistic, very simple, very easy. If we just push on that one, that brings up here, so you can then choose if you want feet, face and screen, or you can just turn the whole heating system off completely, and then we can turn that back on again. If you opt for the charging wireless charging, this would sit here and your phone would sit in there. Other than that, we've got full mode, which pops up, and then obviously we can select mode, obviously depending on driving style, if you want dynamic. So here we go. Whilst winter mode is selected, vehicle stationary, yes. So obviously no traction launch, we can go into that. We can go back up on here, we've got speed limiter just up there. So again, there's loads of little cool features in this car. Again, that's the no traction launch, which is just there as well as. So yeah, nice little feature. That pops down, pops back up. Really well appointed. Really nice car. Obviously we've got the micro SIM and USB all in there as well as charging. We've got a nice little cover that comes over the center console. So yeah, all in all, 10 out of 10. Well done, Jaguar. Well done, Jaguar. This is one epic car for £36,000. Let's take a quick walk into the showroom and take a look at the Sportbrake. Okay, now we're inside. Here is the Firenze Red XF 21 model year Sportbrake. I think you'd agree, it looks absolutely stunning. The estate version on the back of this car just looks brilliant. Now this vehicle does boast a black pack, so a bit different from the car just outside. If you quickly rewind in the video, you'll see the bright finish here on the front lower splitter. The grille is obviously also bright finish, as well as you've got the inlay just here, which is also a bright finish. This has got the 20-inch gloss black alloys, which would be a cost option. And this is an R Dynamic. So the R Dynamic does boast from this additional side trim, also finished in gloss black, with the black there in the front wing. Going down through the vehicle, we've got privacy glass on this vehicle, which also would be a cost option. And the stickers, yeah, just on the door are purely because the vehicle is COVID safe. So we sterilise all our vehicles to make sure that obviously people coming in, they don't obviously have to worry. We've got the new very wide front and rear bumper, and the rear bumper boasts the airfoil there just on the bottom of the splitter, and that looks really smart. Now obviously this vehicle, like I say, got black pack, so we've got the black finish there in the centre of the tailgate. We've got the black leaper on the rear tailgate, as well as the wording XF. And I think, like I say, just from the back here, it looks lovely. That diffuser on the back just looks brilliant. As an estate car, like I say, really well appointed. Now this is an R Dynamic, so you've got the core and the R Dynamic. Now this is the R Dynamic with the black pack and the wheels as an upgrade. And we'll quickly take a quick look. This is the SE model. Now this is the P250. So petrol 250, Sportbrake R Dynamic X SE, get my words out, at 45,840. But we do have obviously quite a few options. We've got the Life Shine, we've got the bright pedals, we've got the heated steering wheel, the black pack as I've just described there at 550. Privacy glass at 475. Those alloys are coming in at 1600. We've got the panoramic roof at 1125 and the metallic paint at £700. Now the panoramic roof is just there, and that goes the full length. And that really does open up the inside of the car. We've got the black roof rails on this model, as well as, like I said, this is the R Dynamic as much as so is the silver one. And the nice little way now of distinguishing what engine derivative it is, when this is new, also over 21 model year, we have the badging there, the SE and the P250, so it's petrol 250 brake horsepower there by the chassis number. I do love the Sportbrake. But again, crossed into saloon, which is just over here. So let's take a quick look at this. Okay, so over to this new, brand new 21 model year XF Saloon. This is Jaguar Silver. This is the new silver for 21 model year. Again, we've got that beautiful diffuser there on the bottom with a gloss black inlay. Again, this also has the black pack of the £550 here in the UK cost, with the additional side seals there over the core car. And again, if you rewind back in the video, you'll look at the blue car. Obviously, a lot of these detents are actually are like a bright silver finish. But again, lovely colour. With that privacy glass, it looks phenomenal. Really does look great. Let's just go down and have a quick look at the price board on this one. So this is a little bit more less in options, not too many though. We haven't got the panoramic sunroof on this one or the roof rails, but this one's coming in at 44,849. Again, there we go, Jaguar Silver, ebony interior. We've got the metallic paint, the Meridian audio system, the 20-inch gloss black wheels, the privacy glass, the black pack, heated steering wheel, and a clear sight rear view mirror. So that's the other big difference. Obviously the clear sight rear view mirror is just up there with a slightly different fin, but I'll show you a little bit more on that shortly. But again, coming down through the front of the car, the stance of this car just looks great. We've got the new LED headlights, which is now standard, and that's the double J headlights. So you've got the two J's, which are your daytime running lights and also indicators. And we've got that new front, kind of Range Rover SVR front grille. And again, all these detents that are black, again, on the core car or non-R dynamic car, should we say, are obviously in bright silver. We've still got the leaper there in the side reflector. And I must admit, with the silver, that just looks phenomenal. The front bumper is obviously a lot wider. These air vents on either side are just, adds a lot more aggressiveness to the front of the car. And we've still got that X design kind of, which kind of incorporates that into the XE as well. And even the shaping of the bonnet, those real striking lines that come down through the bonnet. Again, bringing a lot of heritage from the old Jaguar into the new one. Obviously, we've got 360 cameras because it's got PIVI Pro. So there is obviously one of the cameras just there. The front one's embossed obviously in the front of the grille. Squeaky shoes on the showroom floor. But yeah, absolutely stunning. What a car. I do love this saloon. Really do. And again, they do these in D200, P250s and a P300 engine derivative. Okay, so starting off with the saloon, as a rear-wheel drive, it comes in at 32,585 as an entry level, and that would be the S model, and that would go all the way up to 44,760, and that would be for an R Dynamic HSE P300 all-wheel drive auto. And obviously the prices do vary between R Dynamic and obviously Core. Now you cannot get an all-wheel drive vehicle in what they call the Core model, so that would be S, SE or HSE. Rear-wheel drive comes in at our dynamic model, and if we go across to the saloon, or should we say the Sportbrake from the saloon, the D200 rear-wheel drive comes in at 37,735, and that would come in as an entry level of an SE model here in the UK, and would go up to 46,610, and that would be for an R Dynamic HSE P300 all-wheel drive auto. So again, really good value for money. You think the dearest car you can buy with all the bells and whistles, as well as obviously adding a few options on, but these cars do come fully loaded. 360 surround cameras as standard, LED signature front double J headlights, new front grille, much wider aggressive stance, as you can see just there. It is a lot fatter, and we'll just quickly come off of the zoom. It is a stunning car, really is. And if we go across to the silver one, Jaguar Silver, again, just a stunning looking car. But let's have a quick look inside, and I'll take you through the boot capacity as well on the new 21 model year Jaguar XF. So let's take a look. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the Sportbrake. Power tailgate on this car is standard. Huge boot, as you can see, massive, low space cover there just in the back, so we can demonstrate different things and bits and bobs. You've got all your air compressor because you've got air suspension on this vehicle as well. Obviously all your tyre repair system. We've got 12-volt charging. We've got fold away, pull the button, they fold down flat, and the same again this side. We've got a load through as well, so centre hatch just here for skis, garden trowels, etc. Full usability, and you can still carry 4 people as well. Nice bright stainless anti-skid, anti-scratch, or should we say polished boot tread plate. And then we've got the power functionality just up there as well. So let's just shut that down. And let's take a look inside. Okay, so off the key, once you unlock, mirrors fold out. Let's take a quick jump inside. Now this is the SE model. We've got the light up Jaguar tread strips just there, the Jaguar inlaid carpet mats, the full electric with bright finish switching. We've got the ivory stitching there on the beautiful seating with a Leaper Jaguar just on the headrest. Again, this has got the ebony interior, so different from the ivory that you saw, or should we say, in the previous blue vehicle that we just had a quick look at outside. But let's just jump in. Okay, so the cabin on this one, we have got the full 11.4 PIVI Pro system, 360 surround cameras obviously around the vehicle, which I've emulated and obviously shown you on the previous vehicle that we had outside. We've got the full panoramic roof in here, which comes all the way into the back. The ebony headlining. Again, this is the R Dynamic SE. Now, you can have that clear sight rear view mirror. This model hasn't got it. That would be on the SE, a £625 upgrade here in the UK. There's other options you can have. Heads up display, which would sit just up there, which I've shown in my Jaguar I-PACE videos. £750 across the board from S, SE to HSE for heads up display, and that gives you so much more detail now in the heads up display. Other little features, we've got keyless entry packs, as well as you've got black exterior packs. So if you like the black exterior pack where the badging etc is obviously all black, and as well as obviously additional options as well, from the R Dynamic Saloon to the core model, that ranges from £550 to £700. But I've jumped in the back of this Sportbrake to show you exactly what it's like capacity wise. And this front seat I have moved completely back, and I've got this seat is as far as it would go back. I'm just, like I say, 6 foot, and we've got ample room just there. If I would open the door, get a bit of light in here just so you can see. There we go. I've got ample leg room, like I say, good leg room, and that's that seat right back. We've got charging sockets just back here, just down here. We've got Isofix on the seat, so both outer seats have Isofix. We've got that lovely LED lighting there in red in the back, obviously that's brought from the front. Yeah, all in all, visibility wise though, this is where I do think the clear sight rear view mirror is phenomenal. We've got a great big huge boot just in there, big side windows. Just a really nice estate car. So much room. If you're into your mountain biking or one wheeling like I am, this would really do tick all the boxes. Like I say, this has got obviously the black wheels and stuff on, but as a car, I think it looks stunning. Really nice. Okay, so onto the saloon. From core to R-Dynamic, the R-Dynamic, what it actually does boast in the kit is the R-Dynamic exterior badging. You get a split rim steering wheel option, the metal tread plates that we just saw when you open up the door, ebony headlining, you get the aluminium finisher just on the tailgate, which we saw, and you get the sport seats with perforated grain leather and obviously Windsor leather on the HSE. So a really well appointed R-Dynamic pack. Now it depends on your styling. Some people love the black wheels, some people don't. Obviously that's an additional option to the black pack. I think that looks stunning. You can compare it to others. We've got the new XE, which is just here. Now this is the XE with the diamond turned wheels. Very much a standard car. This is finished in Santorini black. Now this is the little brother to the XF, but again, stunning car. Doesn't have the toggle shift, which is still got the pistol grip, just on the center console, just there. But an all-new vehicle in the sense of front bumpers, rear bumpers. But again, look at that starting price. The starting price for this car is an R-Dynamic SE at 33,809. That is a lot of car. When you're comparing that to Audi A3, BMW 3 Series, that kind of stuff, it is a lot of car for the money. You get the LED signature headlights in there, but you get the single J-blade LED signature headlights. Again, a whole new front end to that car. You get that real good aggressive X on that front bumper layout. New grille, new wheels. I think there's 4 new wheels on XE and XF. But let's take a quick look in the back of the XF, because that's what this video is all about. And let me show you what is what. Okay, just quickly before we look at the tailgate, I want to show you some real cool feature on this car. There is a light just there in the door handle. Now, that would warn you if a vehicle was passing, or a pedestrian was passing, or more importantly, somebody on a bicycle was passing you, or better still, a one wheel. It would actually warn you inside the car. That currently is white. So as I walk up to the vehicle, just here, hang on 2 seconds, I think the door's been open too long because I've been yapping too long. It goes red. So warning you that actually something is approaching the vehicle. It's very much the same as blind spot monitoring. You get a light just here, this is blind spot monitoring. This will flash when you've got a vehicle coming up really, really quickly, as much as actually when you've actually got something moving up slowly, to tell you obviously something is in your blind spot. And a lovely little feature that is, also warns people in the back. So great little touch, you don't take anybody out on a bicycle. But back to the tailgate, if we just turn the ignition off. Okay, ignition is off. Tailgate up, has power tailgate for opening and closing, nice bright LED number plate lighting, and as you can see down through here, there's that beautiful diffuser on the back. It really does make this car look nice and wide stance. You've got an extremely long, deep boot. Got a bit of a lip here as well, which is nice. We've got obviously all your storage, etc. under here, so things don't roll out. Obviously when you've got things in the boot, but a nice little feature as well as you've got these little toggle switches just here, and you can pull that one and you can pull that one, and you can actually fold the seats down. So let's take a quick look from inside. So as the saloon goes, this is really, really handy. Not only have you got a big boot, sometimes you do need to load through. You can actually fold these seats down. The center armrest itself has cup holders in, a bit hard to see, just there. I'm going to open up the passenger door, just like so. And obviously this seat here folds down also. So need to pull the little yellow button, so back into the boot, just up under here, pull that. So you've got full load through, which is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Really, really handy little bit, that is. And obviously you've got Isofix in the back on the saloon, as well as obviously you've got that parcel shelf just up there with the top tether, obviously for European seats, as well as just up here, interior lighting. This car does not have a full-length panoramic roof, but again is a cost option. Into the car, ebony interior with a bright finish on the doors, lovely metal finish. Obviously got that 11.4 inch PIVI Pro system, the new toggle system on the gear lever there as well, and we've got this lovely ebony in-stitched with the leaper on the headrest on the seats. The seats are phenomenally comfortable, really, 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 really comfortable. So yeah, there we go. XF saloon. Okay, one other nice little feature is you have a storage hook just there. Carries 5 kilograms of weight just at the back. If you've got your takeaway, saves spilling your curry sauce all over the place. Nice little feature. So just to recap then, this is the R Dynamic, and these two vehicles, both the Sportbrake and the Saloon, have black packs on. Now those black packs, obviously you've got the front grille, you've got the front scriber, the front chin, we've got the black side seals, and they would be deleted. They wouldn't come on the core car without the black pack. We've got the black D10 on the side just there, as much as obviously finishing around to the rear. Now this vehicle does have clear sight rear view, so obviously the antenna is slightly different from the Sportbrake because that does not. We've got the high gloss in the rear bumper, the black badging, and that finishes the black pack off. So these are R Dynamics with black packs and with the 20-inch black wheel upgrade, which I think you would agree really does finish the vehicles off extremely nicely. And that's the antenna there without clear sight rear view. So hopefully you found this video intuitive and helpful. If you've got any questions, do not hesitate. Give me a shout out in the comments below. Leave me a message, but don't forget, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, thank you very much indeed for watching another vehicle video of mine on Jaguar XF 21 model year. We'll see you soon.